This is the sad reality for most Filipinos. You wake up on payday, check your account, and finally feel rich. You treat yourself, pay a few bills, maybe go out for dinner. A week later, you're wondering where it all went. So today, we're going to unpack the real reason you always feel broke and how to finally break that cycle. The problem with our generation is that we are financially impulsive. Sure, we have the freshest Shopee finds, but have you checked your savings? We live in an age where we can buy everything on credit, and that has its own set of traps. Before you know it, you're paying for that impulsive by 3 months from now. And worse, without even knowing what it was for. If you feel stuck in this cycle, you're not alone. We made this video because we were tired of receiving messages from you guys about your finances. If you've been following us for some time, you'd know that we talk about personal finance sometimes. So if you're interested in topics like these, don't forget to follow. Now, let's get started. For some context, when we say it's when we receive our hard-earned cash for working a whole month. It comes in different forms. Some of you may receive it via bank transfer, others through physical cash, while others will get their salaries in kind. But for this video, let's assume that you receive your Sweldo straight into your bank account. Now, upon receiving your salary, the first thing that you want to do is reward yourself. After all, you've worked so hard for it, and you deserve it. And well, there's nothing wrong with that. But what if every single time you get paid, you end up spending at least half of it? Where does the money go? How much goes to actual needs versus wants? Do you even keep track? If you think about it, right after payday, most people experience what we call the Sweldo curse. Sweldo plus curse equals Sweldo Illusion. For a few days, it feels like freedom. You'll finally have extra cash, maybe even some new Shopee items. But it's actually the start of your next financial trap. So here's a peek into your life after receiving your salary. First, you settle your immediate needs, then you reward yourself with your lifestyle spikes. You buy what you delayed, eat what you craved, and act like you deserve it. But we forget that we have a full month ahead of us. Then it happens. The spike in spending drops and you're left with the bare minimum. It still feels like payday, but it's just the middle of the month. Suddenly, you find yourself skipping meals, drinking coffee, instant noodles, again and again, waiting for the next paycheck. And if your current bills aren't enough, you might resort to utang, a gcash loan, or simply ask for a delay. And the cycle continues. It repeats until you receive your next paycheck. And your salary, it never gets the chance to work for you. Here's the good news. If you recognize this cycle, you're already ahead of the game. Now let's fix it. To finally break the cycle, you need to change your relationship with money. And it starts with this. Peso by peso. Redirect your Sweldo on day 1. When you get paid, immediately divide your salary according to your needs and wants. The best way to do this is by setting up automatic transfers. Yes, on payday, have a set amount automatically transferred to your savings. You'll thank yourself later. In total, we recommend this allocation. 20% goes straight to savings, 30% to non-negotiables like rent, food, and bills, 20% to future goals like emergency fund, investments, and 20% to guilt-free spending. Finally, 10% buffer for unexpected gastos. This is not magic, it's system. By setting a system on your first day of receiving your salary, you won't have the chance to be impulsive with your money. Let's go back to the real reason you always feel broke after you have no system. Or if you do, you don't follow it consistently. Let me give you a better example. Imagine you only have 100 pesos in your wallet. You can choose to spend it however you want because it's only 100 pesos. But what if you had 100,000 pesos in your bank account? Would you spend it the same way? Most likely not. So, the real problem isn't about it's about not having a system. A great system includes knowing your needs versus wants, creating realistic budgets, and tracking your expenses. Now, if you're overwhelmed with all of that, don't worry. Here are some simple resets that you can do to start building your system. Set traps for yourself. The good kind? For most people, the real struggle doesn't start after payday. It starts when they see a TikTok ad. It's about getting caught in the whole online shopping scene. Before you know it, your favorite fashion influencer is telling you to complete the set. So, before that happens, take action. Make your good decisions automatic. First, you can auto-transfer the amount intended for savings. Set an automatic debit on payday and a specific account. That way, you won't be tempted to touch it. Second, freeze your Shopee app. During week 1, ban yourself from ordering in the first few days after payday. That way, you won't spend impulsively. Third, keep only your allowance in your e-wallet. For debit cards, you can set a weekly limit. That way, you're sure you're only spending what you should be spending. And fourth, use cash for the rest of the month. When you keep your debit card handy, you're more likely to swipe than pay with cash. As the saying goes, cash hurts more than plastic. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. But what if you don't get paid every single day? What if you get paid once a month? What if you're still broke? Well, the answer is the same. It's your system. Listen, if you get paid once a month, you still have 30 days to spend. But if you get paid weekly, you still have 7 days to blow your whole salary. There's no excuse to be broke if you know how to manage your money. So let's tackle your biggest excuse. I don't earn enough. If you're earning less than $15,000 per month, follow this guide to make the most out of it. If you're earning more than that, follow this guide to make the most out of it. Ultimately, the goal is still the same. To stop feeling broke after there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to managing your money. But what we can tell you is this: you can't build wealth if you can't control your spending habits. You can't achieve your goals if you can't save money. So instead of saying, I don't earn enough, try changing your mindset to how can I make the most out of what I have. You see, this entire video talks about discipline. It's about taking back control of your finances, 1 peso at a time. Because if you think about it, being broke is not about low income. It's about having no system. As a bonus, here are some apps to help you start. First, we recommend using an app to keep track of your expenses. You can use a spreadsheet, but come on, we're living in 2023. Simply zero your balance every payday and categorize your expenses. That way you can spot where your money is going. Next, you can use an investment app to start your journey. If you have an emergency fund already, try investing the rest. As they say, a peso saved is a peso earned. And lastly, you can use a budgeting app. In the description box below, you'll find links to all of these apps. Listen, we created this video for you, so if you've found value in this, please share it with someone who needs to hear this. We want more Filipinos to become financially free, so help us spread the word. Finally, we made a Sweldo Reset guide to help you reset your finances this 2023. It's a simple guide, but it has helped many of our team members transform their relationship with money. So download it for free through the link in the description box below. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us for more simple resets and smarter strategies. And as always, it's me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.